Welcome to the MOOCs course on the topic Internet of Things, Design Concepts and Use Cases. In today's session, we are going to talk about the demo of your Arduino IDE platform. In the previous session, I have shown you different types of options available on the software window, but today we are going to explore them in detail one by one. So, let us now go ahead with the software terminal so that you can come to know about how easy it is to interface. First of all, how you start with it is, let me open the screen for you all. First, I will show you that how you connect it to your from your main platform, that is from Google website, how you can get it. And at the same time, we can learn about how you find your particular Arduino IDE platform within your system. So, first of all, as a beginner, when you need to learn about it, you just have to type Arduino IDE on Google platform and look for the official website over here. So, you can see the first two options we have from the official platform. I can open any one of these because we need to install it depending upon whether you have a Windows system or it is a Linux based system or Mac OS. You can find a compatible software for each one of them. For example, you can see here for Windows download options, Linux download option as well as Mac OS. The detailed downloading options are already given in your e-content, and there we have described the step-by-step approach to complete this downloading process. Currently, I have shown you the official website of this Arduino IDE. Next to this, once you have downloaded your software, depending upon your system on your laptop or computer, we can go to the software itself, and you can find it with this particular window. If you have to search it for the first time on your system, you can search it like I am doing over here, Arduino IDE, and you can find this icon on your system with Arduino IDE app. And one more good news is that this Arduino IDE is available as a cloud software also. So, if you do not want to install an app on your system, it is possible to use the platform online as well, and from there only you can do all the settings, you can do all the codes, and you can send those codes right to your hardware. So, all the options are available with this free and open source platform. Coming to the first most sketch of your Arduino board. This is the same terminal that I have shown you in the PPT as well, but now we will go a step ahead with different options available in your toolbar. First of all, we have here is your file option. You can see the drop down menu, the same thing that I have shown you in PPT as well, but now let us explore it further. So, let me show you few options. The new and open are very basic. If you want to create a new sketch, you can click on this, or if you want to get a existing sketch, you can click on the open option. Now, we have an option for open recent. If you are continuously working on your Arduino IDE platform, you will have such a drop down menu already created. Since these are the codes that I keep on using, so I can see them in the recent options, and I can find any one of them instantly from the platform. Next to this, we have a sketchbook option. If you have opened multiple sketches, then you can control them from here as well. Then we have the most important one, examples, which is useful for all the beginners, because as a beginner, when you install this IDE platform, you will be happy to see that these built-in examples come within. So, you need not to mess with different type of tutorials or books as a beginner. Instead, you can just go ahead with these built-in examples to learn your basic codes, such as the options over here are basics. Then within basics, you have plenty of codes further, then you have digital, analog, you have communication programs also, there are some sensor based programs, and moreover you will find different GSM, liquid crystal displays, some robot control options, all of them such as servo motors and SD card, etc. All of them are available as basic programs. Next to this, you will find some custom libraries on your screen. These custom libraries will not be available when you start for the first time after downloading your software. Instead, when you are using variety of sensors on your system, you may be downloading different types of libraries, and such an example I can show you here. Maybe you may need to use DHT11, which is a sensor we will be using in coming sessions. Similarly, we have liquid crystal display over here, and we have few gas sensors also connected in the list. These are the codes that you may need depending upon the sensors that you want to connect in your IoT sensor network. So, based on this now, you can choose any of the drop down menu based codes that come with the basic library itself. It clearly means even if you are using a new sensor as a beginner and you have loaded the library of that particular sensor on your platform, you can access the basic codes associated to that particular sensor instantly within the library. And after that only, you can start modifying your codes based on the specific application that you want to run with your Arduino IDE or your IoT sensor network platform. So, these are your basic code examples. Next to this, these are few basic save etc. options. So, I am not going to explain them again over here because they are just the basic options that you will find in the e-content as well. Next to this, the important part is the sketch. Within sketch, you have an option to verify, compile and upload etc., which are also possible from these outside toolbar options. So, at multiple places you will find these options to conduct your different operations. But more important than we have here is include library option. With this include library, you can add different types of sensor environments to your IDE platform. As you can see here on the drop down menu, I have loaded several libraries to this system already, such as you can see the contributed libraries below. However, above this you have some basic libraries that come with your Arduino IDE platform. So, you can start using them as a beginner. Moreover, if sometime you are ready to use a new sensor whose library you need to put first of all into the IDE platform. How we put that library, that will also learn when working with different sensors in coming sessions. But today you just need to know that this add zip library option will help you get any possible library for a respective sensor. So, how we basically interface it? The process is very simple. What you have to do, for example, you are searching for a specific sensor. So, you will go to Google platform. I am giving you a basic example of a simple temperature and humidity sensor, although we will use that in coming sessions in detail also. But just to know that how you get the library for this particular software, what you have to do is just type DHT11 sensor Arduino library on your Google platform, and it will take you again to the official website of Arduino where libraries are available. I usually recommend that beginners should get their library from the official Arduino platform, and the second option that you can use is GitHub libraries. They are also compatible with your Arduino IDE platform. These are some of the most widely recommended sources to get your sensor libraries, because this DHT11 sensor is a very basic sensor that anyone can use easily. You can find its library right on the Arduino board platform. So, here you can see DHT sensor library I have opened on your Arduino itself. It starts with plenty of options that are latest versions of this particular sensor. It includes the latest one as 1.4.4. So, you always should install the latest one itself. You just have to click on this button to start the download process, and you will see that a zip file is instantly available on your system. So, as we download it, you will find a zip file is being downloaded, and now you are ready to upload it on your software. So, if I go back to my software, I just have to go to the sketch option, and from there I can start processing it further. So, let me show you few more options, and then we can add that zip library as well. First, the include library, just go to add zip library option. Click on this and it will ask you to pick that particular zip file. So, as I have downloaded that on my desktop, so you will find here and I can open it instantly on my system. So, because I already have this particular library, so it says the library already exists, but when you will be doing it for the first time, you will be getting this particular zip file within your system instantly. So, that is the easiest way to get any new sensor library on your IDE platform. Other option you can find is one more interactive option you have. Go to your tools option, and within this you have an option to manage libraries. You can click on this and it will just take a few seconds to open a entire Arduino library platform on your system. You can see a library manager on the screen. This library manager has extensive range of libraries that are compatible with your Arduino platform. All the basic sensors libraries will be available within it. For example, you can search any of them right on the top search window. For example, I am searching again DHT11 here, and you can find I can see so many DHT sensor libraries in the list, because you have plenty of options for library of each sensor, since they are developed by different manufacturers who are designing these sensors. Since same sensor can be designed by multiple companies, they may have their own libraries. So, we always recommend that when you buy your sensor, you should be aware that from which company it belongs, so that you can install similar library to make it functioning on your system. For example, in my case, I can use this DF robot library, and you can see it is already installed, which is right here presented. Similarly, one more DHT library I have installed is, you can see this installed status. But in your case, when you will be doing it for the first time, you will see a install option like this. You can find within the version option. So, either you can first select the specific version that you need, and then you can click on the install button, and the library will be instantly available on your platform. So, in the similar manner, you can install any of the available libraries within your library manager. However, if some sensor libraries are not available within this manager, you can definitely go to Google platform that I have already shown you, and you can download your zip file right from there, and then use your zip file inclusion option on this software to make your sensor work with this IDE platform. And next to this we have Arduino board options. So, if I click on this within the tool menu bar, you can see there are plenty of Arduino boards available in the list. So, these are all different Arduino boards that you can find in the market right now, and depending upon which one of these you have selected for your IoT sensor network designs, you can select that one. In my case, you can see I have selected Arduino Uno. So, as we will be doing most of the practical with this basic one, so all of you can choose this one while doing your initial practice task, and then definitely you can move ahead with different types of Arduino as well. Other than this, I have added one more board over here, which is a communication board. About this we will be discussing in detail as well. Other than this, there is a board manager as well. So, this will work same as your sensor library manager. If you need to find some new support documents or some support information for these particular boards, you can again go to the official website of Arduino platform. So, these are all the essential informations that you can find about Arduino IDE software. So, we have seen all the detailed options for IDE platform in the current session, and we will meet again with several hardware based experimentations on this IDE platform and hardware Arduino boards in the coming sessions. Thank you very much.